Hello you guys, welcome. This is O Sheets, and today I'm going to be telling you the top things that I would do differently if I were to build my house again. Okay, you guys, welcome. Like I said, this is O Sheets. If you're new here, I put out new videos every Wednesday. Make sure to like and subscribe. We're doing a lot of home-related stuff right now because, as a backstory, my husband and I just built a house, just moved in, so lots of fun things around that. I've been in here for 2 months now, and I've already noticed the things I would do differently next time. These are just tips for you guys if, you're trying to decide by yourself what to do. So, let's get started. So the very first thing would be to get a lawn. When you build a house, you don't automatically get a lawn with it. You can normally include landscaping into your building plan, and the builder can do that for you, but it is not a guarantee, and not a standard thing. So we decided not to do the landscaping package. We decided to do it on our own, plant the seed when we could, and I thought that would be all fine and dandy. Well, turns out it is so tough. I now appreciate lawns so much more. Like, you don't appreciate a lawn until you have weeds growing in your backyard like crazy, and it's a whole thing. So just appreciate your lawns, and if you just buy a house that already has a lawn, appreciate it. Somebody put in a lot of hard work for that, probably. For us, when we decided to build and we're going through the contract, the landscaping just seemed like an easy thing to cut, and it was about $8,000. But looking back, probably would have done that. But it's okay, you guys. Again, like I said, you live and you learn. So in the future, if I were to do it again, I would probably just get sod and have that laid down, done. The next one is to order stuff ahead of moving in. Everyone told me this. So right now, in the times we're living in, stuff is taking weeks, months to get in. I just got my sofa in today, and it took 2 months, but I know people are taking even longer, and I shouldn't even complain about that. But order stuff ahead of time, have it here. Same with our blinds. We have not had window treatments in our house since we moved in, and it's tough. Yeah, if I could have, would I have ordered everything ahead of time? Absolutely. But again, I wanted to make sure I had a good down payment on the house. I wasn't sure how much the house was gonna cost. You can get additional stuff to add on. So we waited on a lot of stuff, but if I were to do it differently, that's what I would do. The next one, this kind of is more into the building aspect of it. I would try not to be as cheap as I was. And I actually filmed a video of the overages we had on our house, like how much more over budget we went. So I will either put that in the description or it'll be posted soon. I don't know quite when the videos are getting posted, what order, but basically I talked about how much over budget I went on from our original contract. And when we first started out, we were like, we do not want to go over budget at all. So we had that intention. And so the very first thing we went to select was like our windows and our doors, and they asked like, here's the standard one, or do you want the ones that have like the blinds built in? But that was $150 more, $150. And we were like, no, we don't want that. We'll stick with the basic. We don't want to go over budget. We're trying to stay, under budget. And looking back, that would have been probably the one thing I should have gone over. You know what I mean? So it's just like, and we did go over budget on stuff later on. But I think I was just so honed in on going under budget in the beginning that I just did not think about all those things. Don't be so cheap that you forget about like, privacy in a door, stuff like that. So, okay, on to the next one. This is number 4, and this is wait to move in. So we moved in literally the day we closed, the day we could, and it was a little dusty. And they tell you that new builds tend to be a little dusty, a little dirtier, just, with all the stuff that's going on. And we moved in literally the day of, and that first night, I literally hated it. I hated it. I just felt I was so tired. I felt so grimy. The dust felt like it was just in the air. I did not like it, hated it. So I would definitely recommend waiting. Like, if you could get the house and wait for a week, move your stuff in and all that, that would probably be ideal. But again, not every situation allows you to do that, but if you can, I highly recommend waiting even a day or two. I don't know, it's a lot, but again, it is what it is. That's just my tip for next time. Okay, this next one is maybe not for everybody, but I have a majority of white in my house and neutrals. And while I don't regret my decision at all, I love it. Beware. When everything is white, you can see everything, which is good. It's good if you're cleaning because you're like, I can see that, but it's also bad because you can see everything. It'll drive you insane a little bit maybe, but it's okay. I still would not change it. I'm obsessed with my choices, but you really can see every little knick-knack scruff. Luckily for me, I'm fine with it, and it's almost like, it's honestly easier to repair, I feel like, because I actually just the other day bought a little like almost nail polish thing of like white that I can just touch up real fast. But I would say if you're like super OCD and like that stuff would literally drive you insane, maybe try to steer clear of white. But if you're more so like me, like I know stuff is gonna get dirty and it's nice that I can see it, then it kind of works out for me. But just beware if you have a lot of white. Okay, that was probably a weird one. I probably didn't articulate that one well enough, but we're gonna move on to the next one and the last one, and that is to relax. You guys, building a house is a lot. It's like you spend literally like 9 months to a year working on building it, and then you get it and it's like, oh, okay, now the real work starts, you know, like you've already been working so hard on it throughout that time. But just try to relax. And I know, trust me, telling me to relax does not help. The first month is going to be insane. You're gonna be running around with your chicken cut off. You're gonna be running around with it like a chicken with your head cut off. You're gonna be on Amazon every day buying random stuff. It's gonna be hectic, lots of stuff to do, but just try to relax, or just know that just get through that month and then it'll be better. I'm to the point now where like, I still have some projects here and there, but it's like, what do I do now? I shouldn't say that too loud. I just wanted to say that because I see you if you're going through this, like it's a lot, but just relax and enjoy the process, enjoy the new house, and it'll feel like home soon enough. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you have any questions, let me know, and stay tuned. There's gonna be a few more, you know, homes type videos, probably a lot more, honestly. I'm gonna be in a home for the rest of my life, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye.